California has fallen, and commentator Benny Johnson exposes the Democrats' ghettotization of America in the most dangerous Target store that you've ever seen. You're going to want to watch this whole thing here at the Gateway Pundits Beyond the Headlines, powered by VNN. My name's Elijah Schaefer. Let's start the show. The Gateway Pundit reports muggings, vehicle break-ins, carjackings, and homicides continue to rise in blue cities nationwide following the Democrat-led institution of bail reform laws in particular that keep violent offenders out of jail and legislative measures that put the burden of liability on police officers while emboldening criminals. Now, Benny Johnson, a childhood friend of mine and also an incredible commentator, released a video on X showing just how bad these stores have gotten. Now, the craziest thing is I don't even know if this is in California. That's just my guess, but really it could be anywhere. This could be New York City. We'll have to wait and find out. What do you think it is? I'd love to know your thoughts already in the comments where you think this was filmed. Watch.
Target is one of the most popular retail locations in all of America. You probably have one in your hometown, but I assure you that your Target doesn't look like the Target in downtown San Francisco. My God. Target is one of America's largest, most successful retailers. They're typically in the business of opening up stores, not closing them down. But every single Target in San Francisco has been closed down, save one in this location. This Target in the Tenderloin district is suffering severely. And why would that be? Well, because typically when you open up a store, you want to sell items, not have them stolen. Because San Francisco refuses to criminalize homelessness or robberies, the robberies in the neighborhood where this Target is located are up 44% this year. Not just robberies, the homicides are up 33%, rape is up 20%, assault is up 17%, and arson is up 21%. What a great place to live. Also, motor vehicle theft, which we nearly experienced when we were in San Francisco, is up 50%. So what exactly is the shopping experience like inside this post-apocalyptic Target? Ooh, baby, we found out. Check this out. Your Target most likely doesn't have shattered glass and boarded up doors when you walk in, along with the robbery we witnessed the second we entered the building. So the first thing to know is that your Target probably doesn't have like a guy that looks.
Oh, he's stealing!
That guy just got caught by armed security. Looks like special forces attempting to shoplift out of the Target. First thing we see when we walk in. Special forces at your Target. Metal detectors at your Target. Does your Target have to lock up in plastic boxes literally every item? This is just like a supplement. As soon as you get to the actual shopping area, you notice that everything, I mean everything, is locked up inside of little plastic containers that would be very, very hard to steal. How about this? What is this? Everything is locked up. The masks, the face masks are locked up. Use help button for assistance. This is what a zero trust society looks like. To buy something at this store, you basically need a personal shopper, as everything is either behind glass or has a tag attached to it that alarms if you move the item. Yeah, everything from underwear to chapstick to lotion has a security tag and box. That you like? You like being able to shave? Dudes? Being able to grab a razor? $3 chapstick. Behind glass. Don't ask me what's so valuable about laundry detergent, but here in Target, they're all behind glass. And you gotta push this button if you want to get your clothes clean. Need to get your baby formula fast? Hungry baby? Locked up. Need a pair of pants? you're gonna need to call somebody because everything has been locked up. Every pair of pants, everything has been locked, literally locked up. Are pairs of jeans locked up in your Target? Zero trust society. So why is everything locked? Well, check out these two fine gentlemen as they stroll through the building. You're lucky you can't smell this footage because they smelled like human piss. These guys started shoving frozen food items down the front of their pants and then eating those items in the middle of the store. What happens to these men? I mean, presumably you should be charged for theft or destruction of property, but Target has a special team of yellow-vested chauffeurs who usher these men out of the store and try their hardest to remove the items that they've destroyed or...
Now, this is insane, right? Because they're even stealing food. That's a reminder that no matter how much you try to prepare for the insanity, Target can only do so much, and so can you. But one thing you can do is not rely on these stores in times of emergency because they're already shuttering. Make sure that you are prepared for emergency situations today with emergency food kits from My Patriot Supply. Guys, I've got to tell you, you don't think about it often, but look at how bad our stores are doing in our cities. The supply chain could shut down. Thankfully, you can get 1 week emergency food kits that last 25 years, have 2,000 calories, tons of food variety, so you don't get bored from My Patriot Supply. What you got to do right now is go to preparewithvnn.com, preparewithvnn.com. Go there to My Patriot Supply. They've been providing American patriots emergency food solutions since 2008. They're stored in an ammo rugged can, like I said, so they last 2.5 decades. You can buy them today, forget about them for 10 years, but you'll probably have to use them before then. I've had moments where I don't have food in my house because of an emergency or because of a power outage or supply chain issue, but I'll have emergency food kits available. They've come in handy before. They can come in handy for you. Go to preparewithvnn.com, preparewithvnn.com, and get their 1 week food kits. Stock up on them for $50 today. Check it out. Now, we're going to get back to this because I just had to tell you guys that because I don't want you to be reliant on these stores for food. Thanks to My Patriot Supply for sponsoring the show and also for helping us be prepared in those times of need. Let's get back to this.
Or defecated on. But shoplifting is effectively legal in California because the state passed a law that stealing merchandise worth less than $950 is just a misdemeanor, which means that law enforcement probably will not bother to investigate. And if they do, prosecutors will let these people go. So in a place like Target, where virtually all items are less than $1,000, it's a free-for-all. That's how it works in San Francisco. Also, if you are able to leave the store with a stolen item, well, then you can sell it right on the street. There are little flea markets all around San Francisco filled with stolen items that you can purchase on the street for a discount since, well, they're stolen. T-shirts, socks, t-shirts and socks, underwear. Nope. Every single pair of shoe has an alarm on it. Every single bag has a tag on it. And electronics, obviously, as you would expect, least surprising actually. But of course, everything locked up. Even the iPhone cases. Not really even that expensive. All locked up. The first thing we found without tags, Sonic the Hedgehog and Donkey Kong. There you go. I don't, as far as I know, no tags on these. Not sure what the street value are, but if you like Nintendo, you're ready to go. So game theft must have been so bad that they don't even put the games in the plastic cases anymore, and the plastic cases are zip tied in. Nintendo Switches must have all been taken. But don't worry, there's plenty of woke propaganda for your children. That's the one thing. Everything else is locked up, but the woke propaganda, free to take. Locked up the thermoses. The thermoses are all locked up. The Stanley Cups, of course, locked up. But that's actually to protect against the white women. That is the one thing that's not locked up for the fentanyl heads. So when I was growing up, my parents took me to buy a bike, and I was able to kind of test ride it through the store. I think it was a Walmart. Pretty sure it wasn't a Target. No test driving these bikes. The alarm will sound if you try and take these bikes out for test drive. Obviously not shocking but also kind of sad. San Francisco.
Yeah, it is kind of sad, right? You can watch the rest of the video on Benny Johnson's YouTube channel, but it is sad watching what's happened to our beautiful country. People always write it off. Oh, it's California. It's, it's Democrat. California is the most beautiful state in the entire union. Don't write it off. It's magnificent, from the redwoods, right? You got the sequoia, you have Joshua Tree, you have Mount Baldy, you have the Sierra Nevada mountain ranges, you have Palm Springs, you have Laguna and San Diego, and even the Bay, might I say, all the way up to the forests of Northern California like Redding. Come on, guys. Why are we giving this up? Just because these lunatics are writing these terrible policies doesn't mean that we should write the state off. And here's what I'll tell you. There are more Republicans in California than there are Republicans in any other state in the union. So it's really not all lost. But, they're voted out by this gerrymandering and supermajority, and it's really sad to see. I'd love to know your comments below. What do you think about this? Are cities being lost to minority illegal theft, and that's primarily and drug abusers, right? It's a fentanyl issue. But the reason why we don't care about fentanyl is because the majority of victims are white. I'm going to be honest. It's an anti-white policy. So nobody cares about it, because who cares about white people? I do, but a lot of people don't. I'd love to hear your feedback below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and make sure that you grab the link, retweet. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.